Hey guys, JT here with an unboxing of the new Traxxas Rally. This thing is brushed, y'all. I went ahead and got this because I was curious of how this body looks, and I actually have my old Rally body in here as well in my slash to do a comparison to the two. But I wanted to show you guys, just take a quick look at what this thing includes. And how the box looks. Traxxas does do a good job of detailing their boxes and stuff, which is good because you kind of know what you get inside. And they show you this here, but one thing I don't see is a charger. How you going to include a battery but no charger? And another thing is this radio. It's a TQ radio, not a TQI, not the Bluetooth one. And the reception of those aren't the best in the world. I've had one before, and a couple hundred feet out, I lost control or the car just stopped. So yeah. That's just me. That's personal preference. I wish they would have included a better radio for the price, because this thing is $300 for a brushed car. And you see some of the tools and stuff you get with it. Let's see what else is on this box. That's funny. They tell you right there, so you can't say nothing. Battery included. Chargers sold separately. So that's funny. But this body looks good. I think they did a good job on this. Traxxas has stepped their game up with a couple of things that they're releasing now. So I do like the way this body does look. Even though I got a Traxxas Rally and I had a VXL Rally. So it was a brushless Rally, and actually when those came out, I think they were like $459. And sometimes you can find them on sale at a couple places for about $350 or so, if you can still find one. But that's a brushless version with a TQI radio, and so. But anyway, let me go ahead and get this box open real quick. Kind of show you guys what you get up in here. Gotta love the smell. This thing is packed in here pretty good too. Okay, got that out. Gotta love the smell of a new RC car. I don't think there's anything else in there. Hello? Nothing. So we'll put this to the side. Usually try to save some of my boxes, or at least cut some of the cut the front off of it, hang it on the wall as like a picture or something like that. Let's see, let's get these pins out of here real quick, and let's see how this thing is secured down. Yeah, it's secured down there pretty well. Yeah, radio's in here. There's nothing to write home about with this thing. It's just your standard TQ radio. It should have been a TQI. It really should have been. I mean, for the price you're paying for this, this should be a TQI radio, but whatever. We'll deal with that. Standard bag of stuff gives you, shock spacers in there, a couple of tools. Looks like some extra body pins as well, which is good. And see, TQI performance guide. This is not a TQI radio. I guess if you were going to upgrade to one, you would need that. And then of course, a quick start guide on this rally car. So let me get this car off of here real quick. All right, got this thing off. So I don't have a piece of foam, and there's no foam in there. I don't have my old Traxxas Rally to compare this to, but I do have my Slash 4x4, which was a Rally that I converted it to short course truck, and then I did it into a buggy. So I'll pull that out in just a minute. But just to give you guys a quick overview of this is the standard XL5. It's not even the XL5 HV, which can use a 3S LiPo. And then the ever popular Titan 12-turn motor. And they give you a 7-cell flat nickel metal battery pack. The springs are these type of progressive springs. I really don't like these too well. The springs on the shocks, I'm not a big fan of those. So I've had these before, and they didn't perform the best in the world. So this is basically looking like my Rally that I had before, or it's a Slash 4x4 LCG brush version. So the good thing is, if you wanted to convert this to that, you could do it. Or you can have a Rally and a Slash. So these tires are the same tires that came on the other Rallies, and they do okay. They do let you drift a little bit on concrete, so they keep you from doing traction rolls. In the dirt, they're okay as well. They don't give you the best grip, but for kind of what you're doing here, then it's kind of fine with that. So actually, let me get this body real quick and take a quick look at this. So this body is a lot different, and they've got a lot of stickers on here, so that's good. And the decal of it, and the way it looks is actually good too. It doesn't seem to be as big as my other rally body, which is right there, which I'll get in just a minute. In fact, let me get that over here right now to do a quick comparisons of the two. It's not as big. It doesn't look as big. It sits higher, but you guys can see the difference there. This one sits lower, but this one is bigger. And the old one is a little bit, no, this one's longer in the front. I see there, but this one's a lot wider. So of course, this is the old Traxxas VXL Rally that they used to sell. And you see this can just eat this thing up. And I do have some scrapes and scratches on this one. And then that's the new one. So I like this wing here, the spoil they put onto it. And it is screwed in. You guys see how that is. It's got 4 screws in there that screws into the body. So that's good. That's going to be a little bit different than this one. This only has 2. And there are plastic screws that kind of screw through there and hold this on here. So I actually like this rally body better than that Traxxas one. Or the first generation one. I'm looking at this door now. I'm looking at this sticker coming off or what. But they've done a great job with decaling this body, putting the decals and stickers on it. I like the way this looks. Even though I drive a Chevy and I'm going to be running a Ford RC car, hopefully the Chevy guys won't shun me too much. But they did a good job with this. Let's see what this body, the old style body, looks like on here as well. So you see, this fits. This can fit right on here. So, but I think this newer body looks better because this is just big and bulky. And this one just looks a little bit leaner. It actually does. It looks a lot better too than the previous one because it's just not as big and bulky. It's still probably going to catch a lot of air, and golly, that's close. Looks like that's going to rub there some too. But you guys have seen one Traxxas / you've seen them all. I'm going to pull over here real quick my converted / and this is kind of for all the naysayers out there who don't think that they're the same. They are. That right there is my Traxxas Platinum Edition. I just took the sidebars off and I converted it to a buggy. And this right here is, of course, the new brush version. The only difference is I put the Stampede 4x4 bumper on here, but you could get the short course bumper and also the rear end for that. And you can literally convert this to back into a slash if I want to do that, which should be the same for this. You probably can't use this front end if you were going to convert this to a short course truck. So you'd have to change that out. But you see how identical these things are. Now this thing comes with 48 pitch gears. And this is plastic. It's not metal. This is metal. That's the difference there too. They use a 2056 servo, not a 2075. So they did go pretty cheap on the electronics and stuff for here. And I know that this slipper clutch, the way it's constructed was supposed to be like the Telluride, and it uses 48 pitch gears, but it looks like it's an actual slipper clutch in there. So maybe they changed it up. Let me get a tool real quick to see. Okay, I got a tool right here. Get this off real quick because I'm curious, because in the previous pictures on Traxxas' site, this was 48 pitch and it used the same setup that they did on the Telluride. Yep. I don't know if you guys can see that in there. It is 48 pitch, but it does look like no, it's the same thing that's on the Telluride. I can't tell too much. It looks like it would be a slipper because you see the way this is constructed in there. This bolt right here lets you tighten and loosen the slipper clutch with it. So that's going to be, that has yet to be seen. I need to take that out to take a look at that to see what that is. But you see those are 48 pitch gears. And that is a very, very small pinion gear. Probably about a 12, 13 tooth. Maybe even smaller than that. I'm not sure. But I'm going to get this thing up and running. I'm going to do a running video with the nickel metal, and I'm going to do it with the 2S LiPo as well. And I'm going to try to run as much as I can, get it on-road, off-road, so you guys can kind of see how this thing performs as well. But that is a look at this new Traxxas Fiesta Rally. And I like the way it looks. I'm not going to lie. I wish it was a little bit cheaper than what it was. Or if you're going to pay this kind of money, kind of give us some better electronics. I mean, give us a TQI radio. Give us something. You know, the servo is a 2056, so that's not going to be the fastest. But we'll see how this thing performs out there. So, as always, don't forget to like or dislike, subscribe if you have not, and stay tuned for more videos, guys. And don't forget to find me on Facebook. Thanks, guys, for watching.